Hello, this is Mandy Correa with W Real Estate. I am one of the seasoned agents on board and I mentor some of the new agents. So here's a couple things that I'm going to go over for social media. As you know, it's the wave of the future. And if you're not on board, you need to get on board. And here's a couple things that I can walk you through. Today is going to be how to create a business Facebook page. Very important. You probably already have Facebook, but Facebook is really meant for, your friends and your family and your acquaintances and getting a little information out there to everybody. But when it comes to your business, you don't want to necessarily put those together. Some friends and family are already your clients and they already know what you do and they're going to continue to go to you. But then you have others that you want to still engage with, but maybe not all the time with your personal stuff. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how to create a Facebook business page. I'm going to screen share right now and you will see my page. So here's Facebook. I do recommend doing this on a desktop or your laptop. The phone kind of changes a few things a little bit, and until you get really familiar, you definitely want to see the whole picture. And some of you who are learning this probably are a little older like me and prefer desktop. So I still use it when I'm trying to do major projects when it comes to social media, dealing with bios or making an ad. I kind of like to see it on a bigger screen. Plus it's laid out differently. You'll notice your phone version's a lot different too, and the shortcuts may be on another page and so forth. So I do like the desktop and the laptop. Okay, so here's my page. Got a couple stories up here. Here's some posts from some friends. I've got a few things on the side here, some shortcuts to my other pages that I may have. And then you'll notice up here, the little dots. This is your menu. You'll go there. Here's create. You'll notice there's so many things that Facebook can do. Same with Instagram, same with LinkedIn, Twitter. There's a lot of things that you can do that go beyond the scope of just basic reaching out to people. But let's start with a little thing first. So first is the business page. And from here, we're going to go to create and we're going to say create a page. Okay, and get here. It's very gray, very generic. You create your page's name. It's required. This is where you'll put, boss realtor, wine country agent, whatever you want to be called. This is where you'll put that. Then you'll do a category. Category is really important. You have to have this. It is required. You can have a few categories. You can have one. So let's just do real estate. If you wanted to do real estate developer, you could do that. You could type in a few words and you're going to see that different things pop up, but you don't need them. You just need at least one. The more you do put in there, the more, the broader search somebody could find from you. They were to put in real estate developer in your area, there's a good chance you could pop up if someone else hasn't put real estate developer under their category. So we'll go with real estate for now. Hit enter. Once you hit enter, it should turn green. And it's not turning green. There it goes. It should turn green. Okay. Description. Description is where I will put my DRE number and my title. You could say, real estate agent, DRE number, W real estate and your DRE number, happily married, mother of two, killing it in real estate. Just whatever you decide you want to do, that can be your little description. So it's like a small bio. And then I always put my DRE number there, my brokerage. And here I'll just put DRE. Now we're going to create our page. It'll take a quick second. And then we will save the page. And you'll notice a few things are going to change here in a second. It's creating. Okay, still creating. Still going, it's thinking. And there we go. Save it. And then it'll kind of take you to a more familiar page. Right now it's kind of blank, but it's here. So now you have a page that looks a little bit more familiar. You're missing a few things. You don't have a cover page. You don't have your profile page. And then there's a few more options you can do along the way. So when I get to here, I actually scroll down a little bit. And if you see, there's a few things that pop up. Add a button to your page, which you could do. That's going to be like a page, make an appointment, sign up, So there's a couple things you could do here that you can connect to your website. You could connect to your Engage. You can connect to Twitter. You can connect to Instagram. So there's a lot of other things you can do, but we're not going to do that today. Anything you want to do, you can always Google it and try to, YouTube it or figure it out on your own. But for now, it's just the page. We just want to get that business page going because that's where you're going to share a lot of your business stuff. It's also the spot where you can boost and have ads, paid ads for your marketing. You can't do that on your personal page, only on your business page. And on the business page, you can also check different marketing tools in terms of what works, what doesn't, how much interaction you're getting, what posts tend to get the most interaction and so forth. And that helps you just guide the audience that seems to work the best for you, the photos that work the best for you, and the content that works the best for you. So you can keep track of it here. You can also do paid ads, little ads, huge ads or little ads. Maybe you want to have an open house on Sunday and you're going to run a little open house ad Thursday, Friday, Saturday for $40. And you want to run it just for Sonoma County. So those are all the cool things you can do. So not only is it going to be in the Press Democrat, it'll be on the MLS, but now it's on Facebook, which you'll also share with Instagram. So that's why the business page is so important. Okay, so we're here. Here's my blank cover page. Here's my blank profile. Lots of things I can do. It all looks foreign because you probably haven't done any of this, and that's okay. Just scroll down to here. Set your page up for success. Just like the website that we have through W, it's already set up pretty much. You go in through the back end, you do the top 11 items. If you do those and you walk away and never touch your website again, it's still good. It's still good enough. It has good enough content. It's good quality. It has a lot of good information. So if you're not into this all the time, just do enough to make it good enough. And then at least it's there. At least somebody can find you. They can search your page. So we're going to set your page up for success. 3 of 13 steps have completed. First is our creating the page, giving ourselves a name, picking a category, and doing your quick little description bio. Next, it says 2 steps left. Establish your page's identity. Click the button. It wants a profile page picture, and then it wants a cover picture. So you would do that. You could do your logo. You could do RW logo. You could do a picture of vineyards. You could do a picture of the town green if you're out of Windsor. Your profile pic, I recommend, should always be your business picture from your card or a version of it, something professional. I've had somebody in the past have a business page, a personal page, same picture, and they were getting so confused on how to post stuff. They were posting everything to the personal page, but then couldn't boost it. So that's why. It just keeps you keep yourself in line of what's business and what's personal. Okay, so you would pick your pictures. And by this point, you should know how to upload a picture. If you don't, you could say add profile pic, and it gives you a couple things. You can either upload it, which is from your desktop. So maybe before you start, put a few pictures in that you'd like to use. I would think you probably already have some because by now you probably have a business picture and a few things like that. So those should already be saved. Same with your cover page. You can do the same thing. This actually will let you choose from photos from actually your Facebook. I don't have any here because this is my business page. There's not much there. So you're probably gonna have to pull a page, a picture from your desktop. Once you get this page going though, and you have some content and you've taken some pictures and you shared a house or you've shared a really pretty picture of mustard in the spring, those will then be there on that page. So if you ever want to just edit and flop some pictures around as your cover page, you can do that and they will be there. Okay, so there's your pictures. We've already created your name. You've already chose a category. You've added a description. Now we have 6 steps left here. Provide info and preferences. Add a website, that's where you would add your website. Add location, that's where you could add your business office location. If you're out of the Santa Rosa office, you'll put Bicentennial. If you're out of the Windsor, you'll put Old Redwood Highway. You can add your business hours. You can add your phone number. And then they have a messaging preferences, which is connects you with the WhatsApp. That's just another app for messaging. If somebody does reach out to you on this page, it'll go to your messenger just like it does on your personal page. And then action buttons. This is where you could throw an action button on there. Like as soon as they go on the page, they could say, sign me up, order something. There's like a few different buttons you can do. And at that time, you can choose if you want to use those for future ads or future connection to your website. Right now, I don't use them. It's up to you how far you want to take Facebook. Facebook, Instagram, all of them can go really far. Okay, so now we've identified our page. We have some pictures, we have a cover page, we have our website, we have a location, we have a phone number. And then you can invite your friends. So once you've done this, all these friends here are all people that I have on my personal page. Yours may look the same or it may look different. So once you go in here to see all your friends, this is how it'll pop up. I've already invited everybody, so you're not going to see the same searches, but you could check all these boxes all the way down. You can also send them in Messenger, and then you can just check all friends. So there's different things you can do depending on what you have done already in Facebook. So if you have different groups you're involved with, you could actually just send it to that group. If you have a family friend connection, you could send it to that group. This will let you know who wasn't invited, who you've selected, and who's uninvited. These people are already on my personal and my business page. So it already wants, I'm now doing a third business page. So that's why those are showing up. And what I like to do is invite everyone immediately, everybody on my Facebook page. And then they'll either like you or they won't. And that'll help you start getting information out, and you can start separating the two from your personal to your business. Okay. And then there's some more page tips. You know, Facebook wants you to advertise. They want to help you. They're here to help. Everybody's here to make money. So they're going to give you some tips. I always recommend reading the tips and kind of figuring out what you want to do with your stuff. But for the most part, you need to have a personal page and you should have a business page. The business page is where you're going to put most of your real estate. If you have any content you're going to want to put, maybe there's some market updates through W. Maybe there's new open houses that are coming. Maybe you've had some new sales. Maybe you have a new buyer. Maybe you just closed on a deal. Maybe you have some lender information that's really cool. That's where you're going to post this. And the first thing I would do is, once you set your page up with all your information, your picture and everything, immediately start adding some content. And I would do it before I invite my friends, so it doesn't look like you're constantly posting. So get your page going, start adding some content. And I would start with just going to the W Hub, the Moxie Hub, and going to marketing updates and just seeing what's in there. Also go to all the little sites that you may be using, CAR, DS News, Riz Media, KCM, which is Keeping Current Matters, anything in there. And I would spread it out. I would have like a couple pictures of myself doing real estate, anything I volunteered, maybe my logo, maybe some professional stuff like market updates, then maybe some colorful graphs, just a few things that you have on there that you can start maybe putting into categories. As this will go on and you start adding more things, then you could start, putting them in different categories, calling them different things. With your pictures, you can actually make albums. So if you want to do community outreach album, all those pictures can go there. If you want to do one for lending, if you want to do one for real estate, if you want to do one for relocation, we have lots of things available for you in terms of content just on the hub. But I do recommend start your page, get your cover page picture, get your profile picture, add a bunch of content, and then make sure your description has a little bit about you. Number one rule for any social media platform is, who are you, where are you from, and what do you do? So I'm Mandy, I serve Sonoma County, real estate, boom, 3 things. Now you can also, elaborate on that a little bit more. But those are the main things you always want to have in your description, bio, intro, whatever that is. When that person pulls your page, they know they've got the right person. Okay, so that is all. I'm keeping it short and sweet because we're just here to build a page. Stay tuned for more of these little short videos. Next, we'll probably do one that's how to boost a post. Next, I can show you how to share content to the different sites. And in the meantime, anything you come across that's a little bit of a hurdle, just message me. And also remember, you can YouTube and Google stuff. Don't be afraid to use those. We are in an age of modern technology and we have a lot of stuff at our fingertips. So definitely use those how-to videos if you ever get stumped in the middle of the night. Okay, thank you.